Hi, guys. Lady K. You should have just gone to the game, Chris. Clancy, what's up? Eagles watching over. Hi, BFF. Um, Sorry I'm starting a little bit late. Say hi. So here's the star of the show right here. See, panting away as usual. What do you want? Lay down. Okay. How are you guys? Sorry I'm late. Busy day. What's up? I thought we could play. We haven't played a game in a long time, you guys. A really long time. We haven't listened to music and, played a game and done that stuff in a long time. But I'm sure you've all seen. So, what are you doing? Leticia is back, right? Yes, everyone says, hi, Sosa. Lady K says, hi, Sosa. He just ate one of his marrow bones. Oh my gosh, he chowed that thing down. The funniest thing happened. I had that crazy lunatic in Mississippi, Tommy, mention my name the other. Tammy. Oh, Tammy. Hi, Gigi. Tammy. Oh my gosh. What did she say, Clancy? Yeah, so I heard that her son went into the military, right? And that she absolutely lost it in front of him. And then people were saying, that had to have been hard on him to leave his mom, in that predicament. And I'm thinking, I at one time probably would have done the same thing. But now I think I could hold it together until he was gone. But I think at one time I mean, I haven't seen how she acted, but I think that I would have. Hi, Marie. Um, I think at one time I might have done the same thing also, especially being so attached to your kids. You know what I mean? Like in an unhealthy way. Like I was for a very long time. Like I make them my whole life. And as we should, like, make our kids our life, we still need to have an outside life aside from our kids. They do, right? That's a healthy thing. But it's not easy. It's not easy when you want to, as much as you can, watch over them and make sure they're safe and okay. Hey, Mark. How are you? So I can't judge her for that. Like I said, I probably would have. I got to watch the video because maybe I wouldn't have. I don't know what she acted like, but I've heard that she just lost it. Oh, Eagles, I love you. My eyes are heavy, but I'm listening. Please. No, I get it, honey. It's late over there. I miss you. I miss you so much, BFF. She was commenting about how I'm ship because I was in Embry's that one day, and that used to be a friend of hers. Are you saying SHIT? Is that what you're saying, Clancy? So yeah, when you didn't grow up knowing what a healthy parent-child relationship was, and then you realize it later, way later on in life, it's never too late. It's never too late to try to work on yourself and your emotional and mental health. But some parents are very attached to their kids. Like I said before, I was the helicopter mom, but in my eyes, back then, I didn't see that as a negative thing. I saw that as I'm just doing what I feel is natural, and I just do it. And that is, always wanting to know where they're at, what they're doing, who they're with, just worrying, but all the time worrying. And so I couldn't even enjoy the time for them that they would be doing something fun for them with friends or whatever. They would be having a good time, and I'd be sitting back being a stress case, worrying about them. But it's not them I worry about. It's the influences around them, when they're hanging out with people we don't know, or, meeting new people, and what they could be introduced to, things like that. So, yeah, I'm still learning at almost 54 years old. Like, I'm still learning, like, what it's like, what's healthy between an adult child and a parent. And with this dog, no, just kidding. What's healthy? I mean, he's very attached. And I'm glad, I'm here. He's my son's dog, but, he's like my best friend, kind of. And I've been finding that I'd much rather be around Sosa than human beings. And that's not good necessarily, but it's the way I feel. Anymore, I don't want to be around people. People the things that are going on out there. I don't want to meet new people. I just don't care. I'd rather be alone. Oh, I'll tell you how it's going. She's literally rolling around in his bed and wearing his clothes. Okay, I wouldn't do that. Okay, Clancy. Thank you for sharing. I would not do that. I would not go roll around on my son's bed and put on his clothes because he was gone. Like, that's a little bit too much. That's quite unhealthy. Like, when he's been gone, moved out or whatever, sometimes I'll walk in his room and look around and just, you know, remember, things, but I've never put on his clothes and rolled around in his bed. I'm good, Mark. Thank you, honey. My son is studying this semester in Sweden. Oh my gosh, Lady Casey, my stomach would be in knots. Like, any distance that you can't get to within 15 minutes to me is too far. It's like, if you have to take a plane, that's why I've never moved out of state, because my kids are here. I can't imagine if they needed me. Sure, it's an airplane right away, but at the same time, you have to schedule that flight. Sometimes they can be canceled. Like, that's too far. And I get anxiety. They don't. Like, if they can be, the further away from me they can be, the better for them. But for me, it's just not that way. And a lot of parents, I've heard so many women say, I can't wait till my kid turns 18. I'm kicking them. They're out of the house. They're done. I've done my time. And I'm like, oh my gosh, no, like, stay. I want you to have a good start in life, So again, it's something that I want for my kids, what I didn't have. And sometimes they don't want that. Sometimes they don't want what I didn't have. Sometimes they just want to do their own thing. The pirate ship. Yeah. So you were like a clique of people, Clancy. I get it. Lady K, is it just one semester? I don't know how you do it. And my son had been talking, and I told him a long time ago, you should go into the military. Go into the military. Go into, once you're, in and you do, your training and all that, then it'll get easier. But initially it's going to be hard. And then when he told me at one point, I think I'm just going to prepare for it, I started thinking, it's not about me. It's about what's best for our kids, right? And I would never want to be the reason that I held one of my kids back, and they didn't get to follow their dream because mom was too worried, that something was going to happen. But this day and age, I'm telling you, it's scary. My son is 21 and I'm beyond blessed for the great group of friends he keeps. They don't do none of the stupid stuff I did. Thank God. That does help, knowing that, and my son has a good group of friends. My daughter has a good group of friends. Sometimes they meet people, and I don't know. The group of friends that he has, they're the kind of friends, if he, even if he was wanting to do something stupid and they were around, they would be like, no, dude, no, you're not. Or, if they're drinking and if he was going to get in his car and drive, they would be the kind of friends that would be like, nope, they'd hide the keys. That's just how they are. Yeah, that is. It's going way too far. That's creepy. Who does that? That's crazy. I think the reason I'm kind of talking about this too right now is my son's kind of moving. He's going to go stay at the place he's going to be moving to tonight to see, just get comfortable with it and stuff. And I'm kind of having a little anxiety, but it needs to be done. He needs to be out on his own. I just didn't think it would happen this fast from the time he moved back. But it's rough. It is, because I'm asking him, is it in a safe neighborhood? Like, I'm asking him all these things. Like, do you have a place you can cook? Like, what's it like? I might have cried in my son's bed once or twice when he first left for college. By his second year, I was fine, just worried. Yes, especially in another country. My oldest was has one more year before he graduates high school and going straight to college. He has picked a college, but out of state. I don't like the idea, but not holding him back. Yeah, that's hard to let. It's hard to let him go. Mark, he says your son will be back again. Well, he said, Mom, I'll be coming back and saying hi. I'll be stopping in and see, my home is, my kids always have a place to come if they need to, but they don't like to. I had a wonderful, they do, they always come back. Well, it's hard out there. It's hard for me. Like, think about these kids, what they're, ever since, the sickness, like, adults have been struggling. Imagine this being the time in your life if you were just starting out in life, and this is, and you had to deal with all this stuff. Ugh. That would be very hard. This is why relationships suck. Where's your man? Yeah, I'm doing it by myself, Gigi. Hi, Jenny Joe. Hi, beautiful. So I'm feeling kind of blah, but my daughter and I went to Red Robin and had a date yesterday. Oh, he's driving away. I hear his car. Okay, I can cry now. No, I was trying to be strong, I don't care how many times. I don't care how many times they leave home. It's still hard, because stop it. Because we got in a fight the other day, and that's what transpired it all. But I'm glad, because he does need to move. I'm at the point where I'm finding myself saying, because I talk to myself a lot. I do. I always have. I talk to myself a lot, and I'm like saying to myself out loud, God, please help him find a place, get him out of my house. Like, I want to live by myself. Like, I want to move on with my life. So I'm starting to say that out loud, and then I feel guilty, but I shouldn't feel guilty, because, I should be able to, I'm almost 54. I should be able to move on with my life. I've done a lot for these kids. Lady K, thank you for joining, honey. You don't know much. Thank you, Jenny. So, my daughter's doing wonderful. She's with her boyfriend for 3 years. He's getting promoted in his job. He's applying for this other position so he can make more money, so he can save, so they can buy a house, but they're doing things in stages. He's saving up for an engagement ring for her. Then they're going to, they're saving up to move out of state and purchase a home, and they're doing it wonderfully. And then I have my son who struggles. I think when he died briefly, when he took that pill and it was laced with fentanyl, when he took that pill and he died and they had to bring him back, I think something happened there. I think something happened, because he's never been the same since. He's just not the same guy. He's still a wonderful kid, but he doesn't have the sensitivity that he used to have. And I liked that about him. He's very sensitive to things, but we got in that big fight the other day, and I was like, just move. I'm like, if you're going to be disrespectful, move, leave. And he's like, fine, I will. I'll move out. And I said, well, will you be gone when I get back? Sometimes when I get mad, I just say things and it's like I don't really mean them, but at the time I'm angry. Oh, yay, Lady K. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Like, I've been so busy. Gosh. And then, I notice when I'm walking Sosa, because I'm the only one who does, it's like I'm sitting there saying to myself out loud, why don't you ever walk your dog? Like, I'm always responsible for everything with this dog. Like, I love Sosa to death. Don't get me wrong. But I'm like, if you want me to be less stressed out, how about helping out a little bit? You don't want me to be so upset or whatever you think I am, which I'm not because I don't say shit to him. It's like I just vent to myself and it's like, why don't you start walking your dog? Why don't we switch off? Like, share the responsibility. But no, it all falls on me. And it's hard, especially, I mean, I'm not physically, in great shape. My son takes everything so literally. It drives you right. When I'm angry, nasty stuff comes out. It's hard because he'll say things. He said something like, "Oh, I bet you know what he said," and he always brings up his freaking dad, and that pisses me off. I bet you did this to dad too. I'm like, did what? So because I asked him to make sure his dishes are done, I said, can you please, I'm going to be gone a couple days. Can you please, do the dishes, keep up on the dishes, when I'm gone, just keep up the house. Because I don't want to come home and first thing I have to do is clean it up, right? Somehow that turned into a big fight by me asking him to do that. And he said something like, well, why should I clean up a house that I don't feel is my home? And I'm like, how do you not feel like it's your home? You have your own room. You have your own bathroom. Everything in the garage. I mean, over half of it's your stuff. You're able to work on your dirt bike, your motorcycles, your dirt bikes, whatever. What do you mean? Like, I stay up in my room with your dog. How do you not feel like this is your home? I don't get it. So he says things and it's just like, where is that coming from? It makes no sense to me. Like, it's more your house than mine. I thought, oh, and by the way, all of those things, plus you don't have to pay me anything. So, and I buy all the food. So I don't know. What do you mean? It's, you don't feel like it's your home too. Give me a break. What? Because you don't get to boss me around? Like, I don't understand. Not teenagers, but he's young adults are hard. And I don't say like nasty stuff, Jenny, but I do say how I feel. And if that happens to be hurtful in his mind, then yes, Gigi, yes. I asked his father for help, to deal with my son years ago. When I started noticing he was doing drugs. I knew he was doing drugs. I knew he had smoked pot. And then I knew he was starting to do cocaine because I would find little straws in his room. And I asked him about it and he'd deny it. Well, I'd call his dad crying, saying, please, our son needs you. Like, please come talk. That's when he would say, I'll text him. It's like, dude. So my son stopped doing cocaine eventually and then told me later on, I used to have a bad problem with cocaine. I'm like, no shit. Like, really? I knew it. Moms know. We know. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yes. Who watched The Handmaid's Tale? It started yesterday. Who watched it? June kind of pisses me off though. She's kind of annoying because she just doesn't stop sometimes and she just pushes things too far and it's annoying kind of. Like, I don't want to tell you guys, but I just don't know. I wasn't too impressed with last season. But I've been watching a show called Dope Sick, you guys. And I've seen it, on the app thing many times, and I've thought, I should try to watch it. Well, finally I did. And I'm hooked on this show. Dope Sick. Has anybody seen it? I thought it was a documentary, but it's not. It's seasonal, right? So it's like a series, and they depict how it is to go, how addiction starts, what it's like going through it, what it's like trying to get off of it, what it's like when you get off of it and then go back to it. I mean, in families that you wouldn't think would have that issue, and then doctors that got addicted to OxyContin, all kinds of stuff. High Time for Change. What? Which one? Handmaids or Dope Sick? But it's a very realistic show. I mean, because like I told you guys, I used to do pills, and I never snorted them, but it did show, how the pharmaceutical companies were saying OxyContin was like a miracle drug because, it helped for longer, and there was way less chance of being able to, crush it, snort it, cook it, and it shows on this show Dope Sick. Bullshit. Yes, you can. All you have to do is use your saliva and wet the outside of it and then rub it on something to get the coating off. And then you crush it down. You put it, whatever you do with it. So, and then it showed the pharmaceutical companies, Purdue, saying, okay, well, there's no such thing as addiction. It's called pseudo addiction. Pseudo addiction. No. So they're saying you're not addicted. It's what's happening is your point of pain, whatever your problem is, the medication that you're getting isn't fixing it. So you have to take more. It's not that your body's developed an immunity to it, I guess is what you would say, a tolerance to it, and then you have to take more. They're saying that you're not being given enough in the first place, so the doctor has to double your dosage. And it showed them making 160 milligram OxyContin. Who in the hell would need 160 milligram OxyContin? I have no clue. Like, and then it showed people getting ready to go into these programs, and then, okay, this is my last night. Give me a good, need. They're going to do heroin. Saying, okay, after tonight, I'm going in, so give me a good one, and then the person dies. That's exactly what happens in real life. It happens all the time. Yes. Time for change. Mark, you too. You guys have been with me since the beginning. Jenny, all of you. So it sounds like it's an entertaining show. So what I would like to do, you guys, instead of opening Patreon, I'm not going to do a Patreon. I think I'll just do it at the top level of the memberships. I think what I'm going to do is have like a movie night. And I'll give you a link or whatever onto StreamYards. So we can go, all of us can go onto StreamYards, and I can share the movie, whatever we're going to watch that night, that day or night. and we can watch it together. And I think that would be a lot of fun. We can have a movie night, we can have a game night, things like that. So, but this addiction, you guys, it's, and to hear the way people like MGL talks about, and it's always people that she doesn't like, she bashes on them if their son or daughter, becomes addicted to anything, and how, they must have been a terrible mother, if their child got hooked on something. It's like, that's interesting, MGL, because you've been hooked on pills. So what are you saying about your mother? Or, people, she better just watch it because she has a child. Nobody is, what's the word? Nobody is, I can't even think of the word right now. What can I think? It can get to anybody. Anybody could end up becoming a drug addict. You just don't know. Aw, Jenny Joe, we love you too. So then this is, I was wondering this. I was talking with my boss about this, and he kind of got frustrated with me because, he's a recovering alcoholic and he's helped many people with addictions and stuff like that. So I told him what my pain specialist said, and my pain specialist said there's a difference between dependency and addiction. And my boss doesn't agree with that. He says, addicted is addicted is addicted. And I said, okay, well, tell me what you guys think about this. Say you take one person and they start off taking a narcotic for pain, right? Whatever. And then they end up loving it, and they realize it helps numb their body to anything, any traumas, any, emotional issues they might be going through. So they continue to take it because it numbs them. And that's what they're trying to do. Just like, say, an alcoholic, it numbs them. So that's what they're trying to do. They don't want to feel any pain. But then you take another person that gets on narcotics because they're in pain, and they don't want to take them anymore, but their body will get deathly sick. Either way, both people's body will become deathly sick. But this other person, if they can get off of it and get through that deathly sick part, they don't want it. They don't want to take it. They want nothing to do with it. But the other person, say they stop, they go into treatment, they stop it, and then something happens detrimental in their life. They lose somebody, or they get a divorce, or, their kid moves out, something. So they end up going through an emotional crisis, right? But so does this other person. But they have no desire to go get high because they're going through it. They're working through it. But this other person wants to go out and get a hit, even though they just went through treatment. See, to me, I think there's a difference. I think there's people who their bodies are dependent on the drug, or they'll get sick. I think there's people who are addicts and want the high to numb themselves. You see what I'm saying? So you take the other person, if they can get through that hell that is withdrawal, then they'll be fine. They have no desire to take the drug anymore. But the other one will battle it for the rest of their life. That's all I'm saying. To me, there's a distinction between the two. What do you want? Hold on. What do you want? Oh my gosh, you want something. What do you want? What? 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 What do you want? Okay. Thank God. Okay. So, what do you guys think about that? What is your opinion on that? Do you think that, do you agree or do you think something different? Yes, painkillers. You're so cute. Oh, well, honey, that's amazing that you got through that. It's not easy. It's hell going through that withdrawal. Alcohol is just as hard going through. You can die from alcohol withdrawal. So, that's scary too. But thank God you got off of the pain pills. It's what I didn't like about them is it controlled my life. If I didn't have my pain pills, I couldn't plan anything. You can't plan family functions. You can't go camping. You can't do your kids' birthday party. I mean, but if you had them, and then, like, say you were out, but it was time for your prescription refill, and you knew at 2 o'clock you could go to the pharmacy and pick up your prescription. But you were feeling completely sick, deathly sick, until 1:30 rolls around. Then your mood starts to change, and you start getting happy, and you start thinking mentally you're okay because you're like, oh, yay, I'm going to have that in my system here in a half an hour, you know? It's sick. Completely controls your life. Yay! Congratulations. You guys, I'm telling you, I just went and bought 5 bags of these because I thought they were out, and I'm like, shit, what am I going to do now? And I looked over, and they had some on those little clippy things on the end of the aisle. But these are such a good snack. I get them at Grocery Outlet. Grocery Outlet carries some things that other stores don't. But these are so good. My boss thinks they're kind of dry, which they are, but they're just a really good snack. But the pain pills, yeah, it's... What do you guys think of the Suboxone and Methadone programs? So, in the show Dope Sick, it showed that, you know, they suggested going to a methadone clinic where you go every day, you get your dose, and, you know, it's not like you have it on hand and you can overtake. But I had friends that even did the methadone clinics, and they were still getting high outside of their methadone clinics, you know? Nobody hates you, honey. I love you, and that's all that matters. No, I'm just kidding. I don't trust pharmaceuticals. I don't trust stores. That's probably why I hardly ever eat anymore. I don't trust our food. Right. So again, Lady K, you're going to have to go through withdrawals. And those are horrible. I had our neighbor went through those. I love you, Eagles. Get some sleep, honey. I'm sure nobody hates you. But sometimes I get that way too. I think, so-and-so mad at me, even though I know I didn't do anything. You know, that's just the way we are. But they want you on it for life, but then they'll kick you off it whenever they feel like it, right? You guys put some hearts up for Eagle. Let her know she's loved. Well, supposedly they're coming out with some drug that isn't addictive. Can you imagine a pain reliever that's non-addictive? Hold on. No, I don't need dental implants. Not yet. That'll be pretty soon. Oh, so there's two. This is in London. 2 CV-19 antibody therapies that are no longer recommended by the WHO on the basis that Omicron and the variant's latest offshoots have likely rendered them obsolete. The two therapies, which are designed to work by binding to the spike protein of SARS-CoV-2 to neutralize the virus's ability to infect cells, were some of the first medicines developed early in the pandemic. The virus has evolved, blah, 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 blah. So people have been getting those. My mom got, I don't know which ones they were, but she got those. She got those antibody things put in her. The antibody. I was researching the clinics that put you in a coma. Oh yeah, those ones that knock you out so you don't have to feel anything as you go through it. I've heard of those. My experience was hell because, I had a total of 3 doctors in 12 years, right? One of them went to prison, so for tax evading, but each doctor prescribed me. Well, no, the last one only gave me the Percocets, so that was good. But the 2 doctors prior to that had me on the Percocets and the OxyContin. Now, the 80 milligram OxyContin, 2 a day for someone my size, no, that's absurd. I know your husband lost his best friend or a good friend last week. That's terrible. I can't take it. Is your sister still with your dad, honey? I don't want to say names, but I know which one your oldest daughter is. You haven't told me what's wrong with her, so I don't want to ask too much on here. We tried to call each other the other day, and we both didn't get in touch with each other. Lady K, what do you mean It's a scam for the reviews. Can you explain, honey? So my daughter is doing amazing. She's so grown up and so beautiful. And she's so easy, you know. The boys are hard. I tell you, when they're younger, the boys are easier. But when they're older, the girls are. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's good, Lady K. Good for you. Mm. I remember she was very nasty to you. Hi, Sharon. How are you, honey? Wow. Yeah. I don't know what she did to you. Mm. Oh, she had COVID. She had that last week. Mm. Mm. Will you tell her I'll pray for her, okay, Eagle? BFF. Hey, Carly. Yeah, it's doing great. My doggy's doing great. He's spoiled rotten, as always. Did you guys see MFW is actually taking the time to train her dog to go on walks? Mm-hmm. But then she gets him back from the walk, and she's like, I'm going to give him a treat. What she throws down, she tried to hand it to him, and he didn't want it. Right? It was a cold, who knows how old it was, but it was a hamburger that had been barbecued or cooked something, and it was cold, and it was sitting on a pan in the kitchen. So she goes to give it to him, to have him grab it with his mouth. He didn't want it, so she just tosses it on the floor for him. That's how she feeds her dog all the time. Mm. No, that's what we're here for, sweetie. Don't be sorry. We're here to support each other and pray for each other, right, guys? There's Picker. Just making some. Picker told me he might have to make some phone calls, but he also said we could have a group chat later if you guys want. Mm-hmm. Aw. See, Lady K. Yep, that's right. I was going to see if you guys want to play a game. Like, would you rather? I think that'd be fun. Would you rather? I miss having fun. I have to admit, my life has not been fun lately. I've definitely been under a lot of stress emotionally. I'm preparing for this trial for my divorce. That takes a lot of time to get records and, doctor's records, bank records. I have to write statements, it's going to be a lot. But once that's over, I'll be done. Thank God. Picker, how are you? Where's Sean and Robert? I hope Robert's okay. I know Sean was dealing with having a lot of seizures. So if you could pray for him. And then Robert has been dealing with a lot of pain. The last we talked to him in the group. And he was having to go, go to the doctors and yes, BFF. Yep. My birthday is in less than a month. It's crazy. I don't want it. Can I just skip this birthday? I don't know. So Leticia's back, guys. Carly, it's October 9th. I'm a Libra. No, I didn't. You sent me an email? When did you send it? I can search for it, honey. Let me see. Do you know when you sent it? Carly, it's October 9th, honey. October 9th. I'm going all the way back to February, March, July. There's comments from you. Oh, wow, Carly. Interesting. Yes, Libras are awesome. Wait, now it's updating. Hold on a second. Oh, Mark, I don't ask for anything. Okay, I'm going back. Hold on. I'm looking for that email, honey. Hold on. Can't poop. There's an email. Can't poop. Gross. There's one from B Lady. Okay. I'm all the way back to the end of August. Do you know when you sent it, honey? Oh, you just resent? Okay. And I'll wait. Let me see if it comes through. I don't have a wish list. I do, but I haven't posted it ever. I'll wait and see if it comes in, Lady K. I do have a Amazon wish list. I just haven't ever posted it on. I just have it for like myself. Okay, August 29th. I'll look for it again, honey. Oh, picker, yeah. There. You can send me yeah, for a stripper pole. I think it would be awesome to have a stripper pole in the middle of that big room, you know, the big bedroom. And I could have stripper pole, I could have pole dancing classes. First, I'd have to learn how to work that pole again. Because I used to be a dancer. I told you guys that. I wasn't a stripper, but I was a dancer. So I should post it for my birthday. I know, but that's just like, I know. I just feel like that's like asking people, hey, will you buy me stuff? Will you buy me things? Make me feel pretty? No, just kidding. Buy me things. Make me feel pretty. I just changed around my room today, and I don't think I like it, but I did put that chair, that velvet chair over there, with the gold. You see the little gold table? I don't know. I kind of set that over there, but I'm gonna change around the big room, and I'll have a little seating area there. I don't know. I don't like the chairs together that I got. Picker, do you want to come up and say hello? Are we going to have a group chat tonight, you guys? Are we going to have a group chat in our group? Mark, guys, Picker, Paul, whoever else. Now, we do have a couple different group chats. We have the group chat that we already had until we made another one with people from here in it, which Jenny Joe's in that one too. So you guys remember, there's also another new show out called The Patient, I think it is. We're only 4 episodes in, but it's a pretty good show. It's a little slow, but it's pretty good. So make sure you check out The Patient, check out Handmaid's Tale if you haven't watched it. If you've never watched it, I'm jealous because you've got 4 seasons to catch up on, to binge watch. And then the first episode of the 5th season was last night. So, and then the other one I said about the drugs, right? You're always looking for new shows? Yeah, me too. I've seen all the ones that I like. So, Dope Sick. So Dope Sick, The Patient, I think it's called. Dope Sick. I think it's called The Patient. Oops, damn it. Okay, The Patient, and then Handmaid's Tale. I love Handmaid's Tale. Those 3. Yes, Mark, it is pretty cool, huh? So are you going to come in for the group chat tonight for a little bit? And Lady K, honey, thank you again for joining my members. So I need to post some more stuff up for the members. I do have the last live I did that I totally forgot to post, so it's still on private. I could post that up still too. Picker, if you want to come up, just put yes in the chat and I can drop the link. Is anybody interested in watching? Because I know Leticia hasn't been around for at least a week, right? And then she posted a video I could either play it and you can listen to it, or we can watch it on here. I'm sure the ones who follow already saw it, but the girl's still a basket case. I mean, she's still trying, now she's trying to twist it a little bit to make, it's almost to make her story new to new people again, right? So she's saying, I didn't give up my son willingly. She's saying, I'm owed so much money from everything I've been through. Like these are facts. These things are facts. She's making it sound like the Illuminati, has been after her for such a long time, and they're doing this to her. They're trying to make her crazy. You know, she's very capable of taking care of kids. The girl, Kate, I mean, I thought she'd come back and maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I love that song. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. You can't make your heart feel something it won't. So Reba is on TikTok, right? I'm a little confused because, you know, I did a duet with one of her videos, right? And then she, you know, she responded, she commented, and then I commented back, and then she commented again, right? She is a train wreck. She's saying she didn't give up that baby willingly, when we heard, yes, there was somebody who was in that courtroom on Zoom that said what happened, and she absolutely gave up that baby willingly. Which one's your favorite from George Michael, Sharon? So Bonnie, or not Bonnie Raitt, that's from Bonnie Raitt. I'm talking about Reba McEntire. So I looked at the account, and it has the blue check mark. It says Reba McEntire, but I don't know. It's got all of her stuff on it. So I'm confused. How would somebody be able to, hold on. Let me go. Hold on. So if you go to her, hold on.
If you had the chance to break the distance with one TikToker, who would it be and why? Tag them below.
Aw. I'm trying to find her. Bonnie or Reba. Reba. You know who I love listening to? When she you know who I love listening to when she makes videos and when she's slamming on people? I love listening to Alicia. She's so funny, especially when she goes after MGL. It is so funny listening to her when she's talking about MGL or Laura, that one, you know, it's funny.
Remember, guys, some of the most generous people have no money.
Oh, really? George Michael did? I didn't know that. I didn't know it either. So blue check is verified, right? So her comment was, I would love to give you my personal information. And I'm like, I was trying to find the comment, but I'd love to give you something personally, something. And I'm like, wait, what? Reba is not writing that to me. Alicia is great. I love her laugh, and I love it when she goes off on Molly. Okay, bitch. Okay, bitch. You're not nothing special. Okay, bitch. Your husband there that thinks he's an FBI agent and a lawyer and everything else. He's a little pipsqueak. No. One more try. Who sings that? Is that Reba? Why am I so cold now? It's so cold in here. Oh my gosh, I want to go get some of my salted caramel ice cream. It's the Taliente. Oh, Alicia's hilarious when she goes off on. Hold on. Listen, hold on. Listen. All right, hold on. Oh gosh. Walter, are they out? Oh, were they out for a date finally after everyone's been. No, that had to have been years ago. Yeah. Yep, there's no pic. No. Okay, hold on. Okay, there she is. Okay, let me go. Let me find the one. Okay. Hold on.
Some site, some third-party site that it's not accurate, but she's reading it out. She's got a supposedly like a 40-page rap sheet. Probably little miscellaneous charges, bullshit charges. Reality. So in the reality of it is, her real names were used. You know, they showed her kid's face. Right? They didn't want that shared. They thought that they could trust you. But they didn't realize, as she said, that they were dealing with someone that was that evil.
Evil?
How could you do something like that? I don't get it.
Who's evil? No, let's do this one.
You know, Molly. And
my only job is to look at what.
I love Diamond Cutter too. Diamond Cutter's hilarious.
She gives a fuck that they paying. When you pay her $50, do you really think she takes it to heart? You're just another number. You're another number. That's all you are.
That's it.
Maybe you couldn't hear me because I switched off screen.
Yeah, she doesn't care about her people. All she cares about is money. That's it.
Say that you signed up for Patreon, but then
I took my nails off.
Who are you? I didn't even know Goose existed until today. Like, who are you? Dude.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay, my bad. Listen. So, okay, I'm on my phone and I don't understand this YouTube shit, right? I'm sorry.
That Molly Gold Life.
Lasts over a month.
Anyways, I can't find exactly where it is, but
Quick question.
hold on.
What do bad breath?
Alicia totally trashes on MGL.
Researchers.
It's hilarious with Diamond Cutter.
She's mentioning all the drama bitches. I know she still watches each and every one of us. She watches all of us. She's still in the drama community. She has a drama channel. And I'm telling you, everybody's asking me, do you think she would have really paid Savage $1,000 to go after Michelle? Fuck yeah. She would. She wants more than anything for Savage Live to support her, to go after people for her. She wants Savage Live as an ally. I was her bulldog for 2 years.
Yes, she was. Yep. And then she
It's just
MGL drops people like that.
Molly's ignoring everything that she's saying. And everything that she's saying is not even correlating. And I think it might have been Amber. Yeah, she's brunette. I swear to God, the woman looked like she was starving for Molly's attention. Like she was so happy to be up there. And oh, I think you're beautiful. And then Molly's like, yeah, I know I am. I know I am.
Put a 1 in the chat if you think MGL is beautiful. Ugh, no, nothing beautiful whatsoever.
I know I'm beautiful. I think you're beautiful. I know you are. I know you are.
No.
I know.
No.
I know. I know I'm beautiful. Do y'all remember that? And so that's Amber. Well, Amber, she basically ignored every single thing you said.
Oh my gosh. I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm beautiful.
She ignored everything you said. How do you feel about that? Because I know that if I was on panel and I was spilling my guts out to someone and telling them like how beautiful they are, and they ignored everything and walked away from the camera, I would be pretty
Lady K, I know. Could you imagine? Hell no.
She doesn't care.
I'd put my tail between my legs.
She does not care what you say.
Nope.
That's all she cares about is your money.
Yep. That's it.
You know what?
Money.
Every one of you that have paid her a momentous amount of money, I challenge you to ask her a question that maybe I want you to challenge her on what y'all talked about and test her. Go back and ask her. So you remember when I talked about Aunt Vita? You know, what do you think about that situation? See if she's going to come back with something that correlates.
Nope.
She's not going to know what the fuck you told her because she doesn't care. When someone cares, they absorb the information. They take it in. Okay? I can tell you a story about each and every person that I've ever talked with on the phone outside of YouTube. Maybe conversed with over Facebook. I can tell you their story. Even though I wouldn't because that's confident. You know?
Yeah. Science girl, literally, she is so classy. You know what I mean? Peterson? No, there was rumors, Mark, that I was Casey Anthony. Yes. When I had a bob, when my hair was shorter and it was an inverted bob and it was darker. I don't know, it's lightened up for some reason, but maybe summer, I guess. But yeah, my hair was really dark and I had an inverted bob. Even though my eye color is different, my teeth are different, everything's different. I'm a lot older than her. People literally accused me of being Casey Anthony. Yeah, people are stupid. Yeah, she's classy and beautiful and smart. Yeah, MGL don't hold a candle to her. Neither does LP. None of them. None of them. Alicia's talented, beautiful, smart, and classy. And they literally dox people. They slander people. Look at what they're doing to Dre. Like, there's no proof Dre had anything to do with what happened with Vaughn. But, you know, just like MGL did with, you know, the Wells case and the, Watts case and the Petito and, you know, all of them. I know. Thank you. Casey's daughter was murdered or she died, Mark. So yes, everybody. Aw, thank you, Sharon. No, but thank you. Yeah. So, you know, you can imagine people thinking I was her. Yeah, that wasn't fun. But I just laughed at them. I'm like, that's funny. Why don't you add on another 30 years and maybe, well, no, she's in her 30s now, but maybe 25 years difference. Come on. You're saying, I take that as a compliment. Not that it's Casey Anthony, but that you think I'm that young. Because no, I'm not. Thanks. Anyway, so I look nothing like her. I mean, I think she's a pretty girl. I do. I think she's pretty. I always thought she was a pretty girl. I watched that whole trial, you guys. I did not miss that trial. I remember my neighbor where I used to live, her and I was like, you watch, she's going to get off. You watch. Yep, she's going to walk. So she goes, no way. Nope. I should have made her bet me, damn it. Yeah, so. I need to put on something warmer. I'm getting kind of chilly in here. Up in here. Up. So my daughter and I were driving to Red Robin, and I let her drive the Mustang, right? Well, she had all this old music that we used to listen to in her playlist. And we started listening to all this 80s and 90s music, hip hop. It was so fun. No. Well, I mean, kind of. Yeah, I guess it is. It was another train wreck. That poor little angel. Her daughter was so beautiful. Yeah, cold case, Mark. Yeah, in the sense that, I mean, if she got off on it, then, excuse me, they still don't know for sure what happened to Kaylee. What I think happened to Kaylee was this. I think Casey wanted to go out. Her mom said, I've had it. You need to take responsibility for her. We're not watching her, whatever. Casey said, fine. Fuck you guys. I'm leaving. She took Kaylee. I think what she did was made that chloroform and didn't think that it would take her life. But I think she chloroformed her and put her in her trunk. That's what I think. Thinking that she would sleep until Casey was done partying. And when Casey went to get her out, she was dead. That's what I think happened. Something like that. Right, Lady K. Yeah. Spending the time with your daughter and listening to it. That was so fun, Jenny Jo. I mean, just to sit across from her. We don't get to spend a lot of time together. And sitting across from her, looking at her, all grown up. She's so beautiful and she's so smart and she's such a good kid. She's only 22 and she's got such a good head on her shoulders. And she's red-pilled, which I love about that. And she red-pilled her boyfriend, which did not used to be at all. But they've been doing a lot of research and finding out a lot of things that have been going on. And they still don't care for Trump, which is fine, whatever, but they're starting to understand the way things are going in the world. Prosecutors thought it was a slam dunk case. Well, they overcharged, right? And that's the problem. They overcharged. And so, well, when they brought George into it and said that he was molesting Casey and her brother. I thought there was something weird between her and her brother. I did think that. But when it came to George, the fact that they said, he did stuff with Casey when she was a little girl, and the fact that he was the one with her when she drowned in the pool. They had to put that doubt in there. No, she doesn't. No, I don't show my kids my YouTube stuff. And they don't care to know it. And that's the way it should be. I mean, I've never brought them on here, and showed their faces. And, when they were little, yeah, I had some pictures. But, I've never brought them on here, and I've asked them, some certain times, hey, I'm going to talk about this tonight. Do you care if I bring up this or whatever? And sometimes they'll say sure. Sometimes I say I'd rather you not, and I don't. So you have to respect your family when you're dealing with social media. And that's so many people are losing their husbands, losing their families to YouTube or social media. Like MGL, all she does, she calls it her job. Well, her job is 24 hours a day. Really? Like your family is out doing stuff. Your husband's the one raising your son, taking him here, taking him to church, taking him to here, taking him, and you're just sitting at your table talking to people on YouTube. That's it. All day, every day. Hours upon hours upon hours. Come on. And going after victims. That's not a job. Ugh, makes me sick. The defensive did a great job proving doubt. A lot of jurors said that they thought she was 100% guilty, but they couldn't prove it. Oh, she was so hated. And then you have Jodi Arias. You know, Jodi Arias claimed he was wanting me to dress up like a little boy, wear little boys' undies, which I'm not going to say is not possible. I'm not going to say that Travis didn't mess with her head, because he absolutely did. He wanted her to be his dirty little secret. That's what he wanted. And, she was good enough to, do all this kinky shit with and all of that. But, she had never been with somebody like that before. And it did something. It did something to her psyche. And she flipped. I mean, and do I think he wanted to do kinky shit? Yeah. Do I think he played games with her and made her feel shitty? Yeah. But that's no reason to kill him. But that's the risk you take. That's the risk you take when you're going to, mess with people's minds. Yeah, Lady K. That's why I'm not on here a whole hell of a lot. Yeah, it's crazy, Mark. Casey Jr., don't you dare. I'm sorry you've been sicky. Are you okay? I have to get something checked. And I don't like to jinx things. And I don't like, I haven't said anything to my kids because I don't want them to worry. But I have to. I agree that he messed with her head and her heart. He did. I mean, he didn't deserve what he got. But yeah, so I don't want to scare my kids, and I don't like to jump the gun before I know things. So I'll ask if you guys could say a prayer for me. It's just unspoken. It's related to health. I would really appreciate it. Yes. Oh, why do I have such a bad headache? You guys want to watch the Latiti, her latest video? Ow. Hold on. I got to put something on over this. I do. Do I have a... Hold on. I need something. Oh, I can wear this. Hold on. I have a tank top on under here. So, it's okay. I'm wearing a tank top. Whew. That'll be much better. I don't like the way I changed my room around because Sosa is not going to be able to. It'll be harder for him to get onto the bed from the other side of the bed. You want to watch it? Okay. Super chats galore. I remember when I first came on YouTube, my first month, because I was new. And everyone gets excited for you and stuff for hitting your 1,000 subscribers. I made like $600 my first month. And I don't know, 450 the second month. And it just went down and down and down. That's the way it works. Okay, let me find. I'm going to have to If we're going to listen to it, then we got to. I'm going to have to do this so you guys can hear it. Let me see. I don't want the echo for you guys, so. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, guys. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to have to unplug this microphone really quick. Let's see. I was going to get some ibuprofen. I have a sinus headache. Okay. Okay. Let me go up here. Okay, here it is. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me get back to StreamYard and click share. Share screen. Okay. Okay. Let me get. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? All right. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some ibuprofen real quick. Hold on. Watch over the chat for me, okay? Okay. Hold on. Oh, I gotta grab my what you call it really quick. Are you right outside of here? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, buddy? It's so cold down here, buddy. Okay, hold on. Did you eat your whole treat? Where is it? Where's the rest of it, bud? Where's the rest of your treat? Did you eat it? Did you eat your treat? Okay. Okay. Sosa, I get him these really good treats over at Petco. Okay. Oh no, here he comes. Oh no. Oh no, here he comes. Okay, hold on. Oh, you got it? What are you doing, buddy? Here we go. I love this water. One of my favorite waters. You can get it for 99 cents a bottle at Grocery Outlet. Okay. Shall we? Is Picker still lurking? Okay, put a 1 in the chat once I start it. Oh, my hands are so dry. Once I start it, and tell me if you guys can hear it, okay? I'm going to have to take that out. What do you want, buddies? Go lay down. Lay down, honey. Okay, here we go.
So we'll see if this video can get out there to the public because generally they don't like me talking. That's why they shut me up and stole my son, because they felt like that was the best storyline for me to look crazy, for me to look like I was negligent to my child, which I wasn't and I couldn't have been. They're not supposed to be able to use the footage that I offer them through my phone. Actually, the fact that they've had monitoring systems in every household, in every room of our homes, is an invasion of our privacy.
Duh.
And most people don't believe me, but with the 5G grids that are going out, everything is sort of in the matrix, and they can literally see through walls. Everyone, the federal government, and they've actually been lying to us. So the fact that we have not had any privacy is an invasion of our constitutional rights. So the
Really?
fact that they treat us like slaves is a huge ordeal. I'm going to try to share this video as much as I can to get it out there, because I know that the federal government doesn't want my story exposed. They forced me into giving up my child, because relinquishing my child, and all the papers that are utilized in all the court proceedings are falsified because they used my signature under false pretenses.
You're such a lying, conniving, slithering snake. Are you kidding? That wasn't your signature. Now watch what she says later. Wasn't my signature. I wasn't, then it was. I wasn't in my right mental frame of mind. Bullshit. You said before you even went to your court date, you stupid bitch. Sorry, guys. That you were giving up the rights to your child because he wasn't suckling on your tit anymore. So he wasn't worth anything. And then this is what I mean, this is what she does. She's probably spent the last 7 days thinking of how she could make this a news story now, so people would grab onto her and pay attention like they did when she said she got pregnant. So now it's, oh, they took my kid. I didn't offer it. I didn't give up my rights. Now she's going to say, she says in here, we'll let her tell you. She's so gross.
We're not even supposed to have signatures. We're not supposed to have identification, although the federal government tries to state that in the Constitution and all of our amendments. It's actually a violation of our rights to sit there and house us like slaves. So
who's housing you like slaves? And she's talking about in jail. Look at her eyes are crazy. She's crazy eyes. Who else do we know that's crazy eyes like her? So she went to jail because she did something wrong, but we're not supposed to be housed like slaves. So you're not supposed to go to jail when you fuck up or do something bad, do something illegal. She's living for free off of our government, getting food stamps, making money on YouTube. This girl makes so much more money than I do. And all she does is spout out a bunch of crazy shit. And people want to watch it. So, I mean, how she can complain about anything is beyond me. She doesn't have to do anything to earn money. She sits on her ass, bitches on YouTube, and makes a killing on YouTube and from the government. Must be rough, Leticia.
The fact that they weren't offering me any help during the time that I needed help and that I was seeking a shelter for my child is illegal. Everything that they did in the processing of my child.
They did tell you they could help you find a place to live, but you had to do some work as well, and you didn't. March, you called. They didn't have anything at that time. That's the last time you fucking did anything. And then you sat on YouTube and said how you shouldn't have to do anything. They should be doing it all for you. No, they did offer her help. She's a liar. Nothing's ever her fault.
And everything is illegal. I was seeking help. The fact that they turned it around on me and said that I falsified the rape report.
You
illegal.
did.
They were supposed to file and process that within 3 weeks. They did an investigation that was faulty, that was illegal. So
No,
all of the
it
things
wasn't.
that have happened to me, and that's why I'm trying to get my story out there. That's why I'm trying to share my videos, because I don't care about what happens to me physically anymore. These people are crazy. And what I mean is the people in the Illuminati, because they're the ones that are controlling the government and control.
I think you need to take a drink of water. Your mouth sounds really dry, and I hate that nasty sound. Gross. Drink some water. Rinse your mouth out. Nasty.
Controlling the issues that I'm going through right now.
Have you brushed your teeth yet? Or did you just wake up? She's crazy. She shouldn't get to sit here and say the things she says. Freedom of speech isn't slander. Sorry.
All of this, everything in our entire lives is not just a coincidence. Things happen purposefully because they want their stories to get out there in a specific manner, because this is their reality, or so they think. So I'm trying my very best to share this information with everyone so that everyone knows that I didn't give up my child willingly.
Yes, you did.
This child that
you walked into court. You said it ahead of time that you were signing him away. Period. Because you weren't going to get his lips around your nipple. So, which is kind of gross. You were pretty obsessed with that. But, and then she went on to pretty much say mothers who bottle feed their children shouldn't have kids. I mean, pretty much. That's what she said. Because that's not taking care of them. She will never stop the same shit. And we know somebody else in the community that has been talking about the same shit for 5-6 years, day in and day out. But that one thinks that her life's so much better, even though she's still living in the past. This one will never, ever take accountability for anything. So good luck watching her life get any better. She'll just continually blame everybody else.
that I had was born out of wedlock. I would have loved to take care of him. I took very good care of him, feeding him well, maintaining my body, maintaining my health, smoking medicinal marijuana to combat the post-traumatic stress that they forced me to incur. So
They forced you. Wait, hold on. I thought it was JW that forced you to incur stress because of what he did to you, right? But now it's you smoked because of them. Which is it? You've always smoked, right? Well, for the last couple of years at least, right? So that's why you don't take your pharmaceuticals for your mental disabilities. So it's, she says the same thing all the time, yet she puts a spin on it. She blames somebody else each time. She's nuts.
I only received the post-traumatic stress after they didn't want to file paperwork properly and allowed me to get assaulted by 4 of my ex-husband's family members. And then they let my ex-husband leave me with loaded guns after deeming me mentally unstable.
I heard they were not loaded.
So the fact that I'm owed a lot of money, that's what's actually going on here. They don't want to pay up, so they're trying to make it look like I'm deranged, and they're trying to even ask my mother to get me to sign me into a psych ward for the rest of my life.
Gail, do it. She can't force her, unfortunately, but I wish she could. At least for 10 years, maybe. Because unless she gets forced into getting help, she's not going to. But then she'll blame everybody else why she's not getting help. The only help she thinks she needs is money, right? A free place to live, a free house, money to live on every month. That's her help. But if you have these mental disabilities, then why wouldn't you want to get help for your mental disabilities? You think a house is going to fix it? You still don't know how to cope with life whatsoever. Look at, you're still talking about the same shit.
And instead
Ugh.
of helping me, instead of helping my heart, instead of helping my mental state, they've literally destroyed 2 people. Not just 2 people, but 3, being my daughter as well. They have destroyed everything.
No, you destroyed your daughter.
My livelihood, destroyed my psychological well-being by ripping away a child that I was I was actually breastfeeding. I breastfed the child and they ripped it away. I can't trust that any of my videos are getting out there beyond just the feds because they stopped that.
No, they didn't. Do you not see your videos that get put up all the time? They didn't stop shit. And I'm sure your fucking phone is packed with videos. I mean, look at, you go on for hours and hours and hours and hours, day after day after day, the whole 9 months you were pregnant. Come on. I'm sure you did run out of room on your phone. Illuminati and government force people to do things illegal. See, she's not here for her daughter, so her daughter can understand. She's here to just listen to her big mouth talk. That's all she cares about. And she doesn't have to go live to do it. She could just turn on her fucking video camera on her phone, if that's what she really wanted to do, as a diary, and talk to the phone and save it. That's all she'd have to do. But she knows exactly what she's doing. That's why she titles the things the way she does, because she knows it'll get people's attention. Your story has gotten out, how you perceive things has gotten out there plenty. What more could you have to say? Guess what? I'm sure she's going to have a lot more to say. She's going to add to her story.
So as soon as I can, I'm going to try to expose everything that the Illuminati has been doing and everything that the federal government has been doing, because it is illegal. I told them that I was willingly offering myself as a sacrifice, as a tribute to whatever nonsense is going on. It has been over 3 years and I've known that they've been fucking with me personally. And they haven't changed anything. They haven't altered any of my reality to make it better. Instead, they've been altering it to make it worse. So instead of me being able to reach out to the individuals that I was trying to reach out to, and a lot of family, a lot of friends, they would block me from doing so. And then they would turn around and brainwash these individuals that I was talking to and try to persuade them into believing that I was there for other nefarious reasons that are untrue. So they've made me look like, and I told them, you could never slander my character. You could never defile my character. And that is entirely true. That is entirely 100% true. There are plenty of people that know me personally that would state and clarify in a court of law that I would never maliciously hurt a child.
Really? Because we heard with our own ears your mother say she was worried what you were going to do to the baby if you brought it back to her house. Ah, really? That's your own mother. And you don't have any other friends. So who? You always say these people. There's plenty of people that know that I would or wouldn't do this. Who? Your 7 other personalities? Like,
I would never intentionally hurt a child. So the fact that my son has been away from me for over 2 weeks, you have to understand that is draining on me. They tried to put me in court to sit there and say that I needed to find housing, that I needed to find a job, that I needed to stop smoking weed, and that I needed to take parenting classes, all of which I had done prior.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Stop lying.
Searched for a home. I was searching for another means of support. Instead,
a job. They said a job, bitch. A job. I was searching for another means of, not selling your ass. They weren't talking about that. They weren't talking about going on YouTube and offering up your nasty vagina for money or giving massages, cuddling. No, they were talking about a job job. The one you said you'll never have. So no, you didn't stop smoking weed. You didn't look for a job. You didn't look for housing. You made a phone call in March, gave up on that. And then what's the last thing? What's the last thing?
Instead of bringing the father into the proceeding, the father wasn't even at the court
Oh,
proceeding.
the parenting classes. Yes, that was when you had with your first child, right? Obviously, they felt you need more parenting classes.
That wasn't his voice. They've been
So
manipulating so much.
she's saying that the voice that was JW's on the Zoom call at court, she's saying that wasn't JW at the court proceeding. That wasn't his voice.
Of my story, that it's actually kind of hilarious, because I told them this should be a movie, because you guys are insane. You are making this so obvious that I laugh at them. They make it so obvious. They have people in and out of places that are not workers there, just visiting
Oh my God.
nurses, visiting doctors. Oh, you'll never see me. No, bitch, I'll see you again in hell, because you just injected me
Oh,
with some
so
kind of
you're going to be in
contaminant,
hell
and then I
then.
end up with
Okay.
all these ailments afterward from dealing with these doctors in these psychiatric facilities, because they detain me for no reason, and they've been detaining me for years because that was my family's way of marking me.
Oh
Because
my
instead of
gosh.
realizing we were all watched years ago, when they saw all of our fights, they literally heard and saw everything inside of our house, in everything. And instead of owning up to it and stating, okay, yeah, she's not actually crazy, like we actually made her out to look crazy, no, nobody's doing it, because nobody wants to step up to the plate and understand that karma is out there, that everything that goes around comes around. So the fact that they stole my child, like, do you realize how the karmic repercussions of that? Just the fact that I didn't even do anything, that I was a good mother, that I was a wonderful mother, and you should have offered me everything and the moon to fucking to sustain my child. Instead, you ripped him away because he was a bastard. You ripped him away because you thought he was unworthy, because his father decided he wanted nothing to do with him.
Did you hear her just say that? Did you just hear what she said? You ripped him away because you felt that because his father wanted nothing to do with him, he was unworthy. How many of you remember her saying those very words? Oh, this is a bastard child. This is no good, baby. This is a trash baby. His father didn't want him. He didn't want me. So how could he want him? He's not worth anything. Nobody wanted him. His father didn't want him. Listen to what she's the one who said that, not them.
A bastard. You ripped him away because you thought he was unworthy, because his father decided he wanted nothing to do with him. No, that's how sick you people are. You're not trying to help the individuals.
You are sick because those words came out of your mouth. You said that nobody wanted that child, that he was unworthy. He was unworthy to feed off your tit because his dad didn't want him.
You're not helping the situations. Instead, you force us into believing that we did it ourselves. I didn't sign that paper.
Yes, you
I didn't
did.
sign that paper in the courtroom. You have video that I signed it, but that wasn't me there. My mental state, I wasn't there. I was so stressed out that my mind was somewhere else. You were
Bullshit. The judge asked you, bitch. The judge asked you, do you feel anybody's forcing you to do this? Are you in the right frame of mind to be able to do this? Do you think there's any reason you would ever change your mind or da da da? Nope, no, Your Honor. No, bitch. No. And that's exactly why they do that. That's exactly why they want to make 100% sure that she knew exactly what she was doing before they allowed her to sign it. And she wanted to convince them, she knew, so she could come back and do this shit. That's why she did it. And if you knew you weren't in your right frame of mind, Leticia, why would you have signed it? No, that ain't going to work.
Telling me that I was going to have to jump through hoops for a baby that you ripped out of my arms after 8 hours, after I gave birth naturally, my water broke in a fucking jail cell. And you're going to tell me, after that much abuse, and after people physically assaulting me during my pregnancy and forcing me to stay away from all the shelters, living in my car in freezing temperatures and in like boiling temperature, extreme temperatures, and you're going to tell me that I didn't care for my child? I didn't place that money into him. I didn't place that effort in.
What money? No, you didn't put any money into him. Everybody who watched you supported your ass. What are you talking about? You got free money. The government's free money. No, you didn't put any money into them. You enjoyed your bougie vegan-free food or vegan food that you would have eaten whether you had a baby in you or not. So you didn't put any money into him. What are you talking about?
Into sustaining his life force. I didn't even get that $10,000 for the kid. How do you expect me to go on? You just expect me to offer my stuff freely? You expect me to get stolen from and robbed from for the rest of the remainder of my life? No, I refuse. That was then. This is now. I deserve plenty of money. I deserve more than
You
my
deserve nothing. You deserve nothing. Like many other people, you deserve no more than anybody else in your position who refuse to try to do anything for themselves. Leticia, you're no queen, okay? You're just another person out there, another human being like the rest of us. None of us are entitled to shit. So I don't know what makes you think you're any different. Fuck.
share. I own the fucking world at this point because I've caught on and I know everything about different facets about how they manipulate the weather.
Let's see
and
how
all
far
these
that
things.
gets you.
They do all of it because it's all chemical. It's everything is metallic. They can adjust any frequency, even us, because they're doing the chips now, and some of us are chipped. And I've tried to expose that. Like, I wasn't willingly chipped. I didn't sign up for that. I didn't sign up to be an experiment when I was born here. I didn't sign up to have all these issues. I didn't sign up to be watched constantly. You told us this is a free world. This isn't free over here. You owe me a shit ton of money. So I'm going to help you by giving you the proper information on these videos so that you can understand this is done. I'm over this. I am going to share my story to everyone and anyone that will listen, even if it's on social media, as far as I can stand. People are trying to sit there and say I'm not a good mother for letting him go. No, I'm a wonderful mother for not fighting in the courts with their stupid nonsense. They made up a bunch of allegations, falsified pretenses. You already took the
God, listen, she won't even take a breath. So she's gagging on her own because she's trying to talk faster than her brain. Literally, shut up for a second. Just fucking take a breath. God, she just doesn't shut up. Can you imagine living with that? Can you imagine living with that voice all the time? She just busted herself. People say I'm a bad mother because I let him go. No, I'm a great mother because I didn't fight the system for him, pretty much. So you just busted yourself in your lie. You didn't fight the system to keep him. You let him go, in other words. You stupid
away from breast
hyper intelligent bitch.
You made him mentally unstable now. You understand that a woman needs to bond with a child. They have to stay together so that he doesn't end up with psychological issues. You just fucked my child up for the rest of his life because you wanted your selfishness to raise him in whatever manner you want to raise him. Do you realize how sick you are? I don't want my child in your arms. I didn't want you touching him. Do you realize that? That's why I didn't want you rolling away with them, but I didn't get up and start fighting you, although you wanted me to. You wanted the video there. I never do. I never give you that because I'm not that type of person. I back down. If you want to act crazy, we're going to show you crazy. We're going to display your crazy all over.
You back down, really, like you did with your brother and your mom? When you were the only one sitting there screaming and yelling at your mom, you back down? Look at her. God, I'm Leticia. I know it all. Damn it. Look at, I got all the answers. You guys are stupid. Give me money.
Over the goddamn world, we're going to show you're crazy because this is not right. It's not fair.
You're not
I'll pray
right.
to fucking God for each.
Don't say those words together, please, you Christian. I'll pray to effing God. You're disgusting.
Each and every one of you. Saint
I
Michael,
hate it when
the
she does.
Archangel,
I
defend
can't.
us in battle.
I can't listen to that psychotic babble that she does right there. She sounds like a cult member. Okay, so what are your guys' thoughts? Hey, Anne. Oh, I hate her. I'm sorry. And I hate her. And I don't use that word too frequently. I don't hate many people. I hate this woman. She makes me sick to my stomach. I do. Get me out. I would too. And I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. So no, I would. Yes. Now tell me what you guys think. Oh my gosh, you've never heard of her? Well, you need to go back and watch some videos. You need to go back and watch some videos. I've been on YouTube for about 6 months. Boy, I've missed a bunch of stuff. Oh, you've been off. Lady K, what do you think about this? What do you think about what she's saying? Now she's coming back. Oh, no, Adam Walsh's daughter, but I was talking about her in our group chat the other night. That's funny you mentioned that. Yeah, she, Adam Walsh's daughter. Adam Walsh, I don't know about that whole situation. But this one, now she's planning on coming back, you guys, and telling her story over and over again about the Illuminati and how they're so invested in Leticia. I mean, I am so angry at this, whatever she is. Put some, aw, I missed you too. I wish somebody could put her in a mental hospital. I do. She should not be out on the streets. She's dangerous. She's threatened people. My God, she punched herself in the stomach when she was pregnant. She took all those over-the-counter pills to get sympathy from people online to make people think she was going to off herself. But she did take some of them. Not as many as she tried to make everybody believe. And she also admitted that in a later video. But she didn't care what that did to her unborn child. Remember when she talked about hoping the baby's neck would snap as it was coming out? Remember she talked about leaving him up in the woods by himself? Come on. And the puppies she put in the freezer. I would love to get a hold of her. I'm not kidding. If she was in my state, I would say, name a time and a place, bitch. I'm there. And believe me, I have some aggression building up that I literally, why not? Maybe I'll do to her what she tried to do to that baby. People with, when it comes to children, and it's probably because myself, and I know many people who have dealt with trauma as children, women like her and TT trigger the shit out of me. I mean, they trigger me, and MGL too, but mostly TT and her. They trigger me because I see something in them that reminds me of my mother and how she was very narcissistic, very, everything, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. Well, she went to jail and she's saying, she didn't do anything to go to jail. She falsely accused and slandered a man of R, the R word. She's a lunatic and she should not be out on the streets, period. Yes. Yeah, TT's still around. And Jenny, she acts like after 2 months, that she's, doing whatever she's doing, that she's a changed person. No, you don't. I wish people would wake up to these fools on YouTube that try to convince them, that they've done this or they've changed or no, after 2 months, when you spent years and years and years behaving a certain way, you're going to try to convince people after 2 months you're a changed person and you haven't even gone to therapy or anything. Like, and people fall for it. People fall for it. This one, all she's going to do is come on YouTube and try to convince people that her life, people, the government owes her money because they fucked up her life. Well, if you want to say that, what life hasn't the government fucked up? Let's just put it out there. They're not coming after you, Leticia. God, that was smart. That was smart. And that's why I'm not on YouTube all the time either. Like, I have a life. I have 2 jobs I have to do. I have this dog to take care of. I've had my son here, and I've had to spend a lot of money with him here until he got a full-time job. The way the recession is, everything. And so when I'm not here, when I don't come on here, I'm with the dog or I'm working my ass off to keep a roof over our head, food in our mouths, and our bills paid. I'm not coming on YouTube depending on other people to support me and sit there and bitch and say, oh, it's everybody else's job to give me money and take care of me. People need to quit expecting from other people and ask yourself, what have I done to deserve what I'm asking for? If you're asking for something, you best better be giving something, some of these people, she's not, Lady K. I agree. Maybe we will get lucky and the aliens will come get, that'll probably be her next thing. Thank you, Anne. That's sweet. People like her trigger the hell out of me. And again, she's not happy enough with the money she has, right? She gets almost $1,000 from the government. It's no secret. She's shared it. She gets food stamps, right? She has medical from the government. Plus she has the, all the AdSense, whatever. I think some of her videos she can't monetize because what she talks about, but she sure does get that PayPal, the Cash App, the Venmo, and the Super Chats, and she's still complaining. And she's not having to do anything for that money besides come on here and complain about her life and hear herself talk. They're not, Lady K. Yeah. And did you hear what she did about putting the 8 pit bull puppies in the freezer? Exactly. See? And that's what triggers me. There's people like us out here who you're taking care of your grandbabies, your grandlittles. I like how you call them that. But, and up until recently, I've been taking care of an adult child and a dog and myself. It's like, I've never asked for a handout, ever. Ever. Like, I'm too prideful to do that. And to see people that do it like it's nothing and like it's owed to them, what's wrong with work? She says she can't work, right? There's something she could do. She's not good around people. Okay, then how about you work for DoorDash or Instacart or somewhere where you're actually alone in your car, picking up orders and dropping them off. No, she can't do anything. Exactly. Yes, Anne. I'm so curious to know what she made last month from YouTube, including Cash App. I know. And the hotels people paid for her, Lady K. What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to say hi? What are you doing, buddy? Come here. I love you. I love you so much. Yes, I do. Come here. Hey, come here. You got something. Hold on. Okay. Oh, did you just burp? Did you just burp on Grandma? Did you just burp on me? Okay, calm down. Calm down, buds. Okay, there's something on me. Hey. Okay, calm down. Calm down. What? So my son's gone for the night, and it's going to be weird. It's going to be weird, him not being here. I wish Anne hasn't been on in a while. Hold on. Yeah, you have been gone quite a while. It has been more than 6 months, hasn't it? Or about 6 months. Okay, let's see something really quick. Here's, okay. Oh, she must have deleted. Wait, did she delete? Is this the one? Which is the one that I played? Which is the one? Oh, was it this one? I think it might have been this one. Hold on. Hold on.
Question: why don't you take responsibility for what you did? Pray tell. What exactly do you mean? Which incident? Because I claim all responsibility for what I've done, but I do not claim responsibility for how people engaged with me prior to these things happening. So my reaction is dependent on the way somebody else approaches me. So I would like for you to tell me, ask me. Okay, let's see here. No, you have not. You blame others for your actions, and you're the one who tried committing suicide while carrying your child. I don't denounce that because it's a preface of what his life is going to be like. Do you understand that? Does that make sense to you? These people have destroyed his life. These people that didn't offer me and stabilize me financially or shelter me, they're the ones that endangered him, not I. My words could never have caused this amount of destruction in his world.
They weren't just words, you stupid bitch. They were actions. Punching yourself in the stomach with a baby in there. Taking a bunch of over-the-counter, whatever they were, PMs, Tylenol PMs, Excedrin PMs, I don't know, something. Not knowing how it was going to affect the baby. Smoking weed the entire time. Like, I don't know the studies on that. I'm not going to say, but she offered her pussy up for some weed. Okay? And she goes and gets in cars with strangers being pregnant so she can get her drugs. So those were actions, bitch, not words. So don't make it sound like, oh, it's only words I say. That doesn't cause harm. And then let's talk about all the yelling and screaming and fighting you did with everybody while you were pregnant with him inside you. The stress that caused on him.
Calamity. He's going to always question why he wasn't able to suckle at my breast.
No, he's not going to fucking care. God, she's so focused on him on her tit. Okay, plenty of mothers bottle feed their kids. You stupid. They're making formula more and more like breast milk all the time. No, is it the same? No. Is breast milk better if you don't have drugs in your system? Yeah. But there's more to a baby and bonding with a baby than having him suckle at your fucking nasty quarter-sized nipples, like you say. Oh, my nipples are like quarters. Who cares? You're disgusting. And you should not be on YouTube, and I wish YouTube would take you down. You're dangerous to listen to for people that do have mental illness and that are suicidal. You're dangerous. And she talks about that every single day. I'm just going to kill myself. I'm just going to kill myself. That's disgusting because she's not going to. And people should not talk about it lightly like that. We have a cousin in our family, cousin, who hung himself. He was 18. So when she just nonchalantly, day after day, says she's going to off herself just to say it, she needs to be punched in the mouth.
And when people try to tell him that he was in danger, he's not going to see that whatsoever. He is not going to see those minute details where ibuprofen wasn't going to necessarily kill us.
It was ibuprofen.
But I knew we would pass out, and I knew it might cause damage to him.
There you go. This is what I was talking about. Remember, she said she was taking those things to commit, She just admitted, I knew they weren't going to kill me, but I didn't know how it was going to affect my baby. That's not words, that's actions. And you just admitted right here, you did it all for show because you knew it wasn't going to do what you were telling everybody you were trying to do. You lied to everybody. You're a fake. You're a fraud, Leticia. It's all for show. Go away. God.
I'm not stupid. I know. Why do you think I chose that over-the-counter prescription in particular? Because if his father didn't want him, right? Why should I be held accountable? Why should I be held accountable after a certain point, especially midway through the pregnancy? There's a certain allotment of time that you can allow for people to be dismissive and just wanting to be in denial of something.
No, Leticia, that's not your choice. You're very controlling. You're very psychotic and narcissistic and calculating. You don't get to decide how long it takes somebody to be in denial, to be in acceptance, whatever. For one, bitch, you never proved it was his child. You expected some man to be right there by your side because you said it was his baby, but it could have been his, Thomas's, couple other dudes. So what? He bonds with you, he bonds with the baby, and then finds out it's not his? Shut up. Well, what you expected of him, guess what? Karma, bitch. It came right back around. You bonded with your baby, right? While he was in your stomach, and then gone. You got what you deserved.
People don't allow me that amount of time. They allow me hours.
Oh, shut up. I want you to hear this again.
It doesn't affect me as much now. Is that what it is? Does his father have him? Is that why he's so excited? Is that why I'm feeling that sensation of joy? Because that would be nice. I punched the top of my stomach.
See, she lies here too.
Because they detained me and I was aggressive. I couldn't help it. It was my body and I was trying to get to my chest.
See, she lies. I punched my stomach because I was trying to get to my chest because I was having anxiety. No, you punched your stomach to try to hurt the baby or to come across as you're hurting the baby. Because everybody cared about the baby and not you, supposedly. So just like it sounds like with her daughter, she sounds like she was jealous, man. If her daughter got more attention, she's one of those mothers who would do, you know what? I believe if she got pushed to a point where she felt that threatened. See, everything she does, she lies. I punched my stomach because I was trying to get to my chest. trying to get to your chest? What? I took those pills, but I knew they weren't going to kill me. But I tried to make you guys believe that that's what I was doing.
So what are you trying to tell me? I was trying to make the heart palpitations stop for myself.
By punching yourself?
What are you trying to tell
shut
me?
up. She knows damn well she's getting caught right here. I can't.
Okay, let's see here. No, you have not. You blame others for
Okay,
your actions.
listen
and
to
you're
her
the one
whole
who tried
thing.
committing suicide while carrying your child. I don't denounce that.
Listen to the whole thing.
It's a preface of what his life is going to be like. Do you understand that? Does that make sense to you?
Let me think of what to
These people have
say.
destroyed his life. These people that didn't offer me and stabilize me financially or shelter me, they're the ones that endangered him, not I. My words could never have caused this amount of destruction in his world. Calamity. He's going to always question why he wasn't able to suckle at my breast. And when people try to tell him that he was in danger, he's not going to see that whatsoever. He is not going to see those minute details where ibuprofen wasn't going to necessarily kill us, but I knew we would pass out and I knew it might cause damage to him. I'm not stupid.
That's
I
not
know.
words.
Why do you think I chose that over-the-counter prescription in particular? Because if his father didn't want him, right? Why should I be held accountable? Why should I be held accountable after a certain point, especially midway through the pregnancy? There's a certain allotment of time that you can allow for people to be dismissive and just wanting to be in denial of something. People don't allow me that amount of time. They allow me hours, if not a few days, to alter myself and adjust myself. It is not my fault that I was living on the streets. I had nowhere to go. I was sleeping on park benches at that moment. And I felt like committing suicide was the only response I could.
You were sleeping on park benches because you made the decision not to go to your car. You didn't have to sleep on park benches, but you decided not to go to your car. So now listen to what she's saying. Listen to what she says here.
Could offer the world that was satisfactory. Because apparently when they told me and promised me that I wouldn't leave that facility without an actual house, they wouldn't let me walk the streets.
No, no one would ever say that. If you're going to tell your story, be honest, bitch. Quit lying. You don't lie telling your story. They would never say, we're not going to let you leave this place until we get you a house. And so you get to just step in front of everybody else who's waiting for a house? Other mothers? No, they did not tell you that. You have to do the footwork. But you're a lazy piece of shit who chooses to suck off everybody else, literally, and you expect the world. You deserve nothing.
That was a blatant lie. They allowed me to walk the streets. The only thing I had on me were the clothes on my
You chose to leave. Remember? You chose to leave. Like you do all the time.
body and a purse
Mm-hmm.
and a bus token with a nickel.
You're lucky you got
That's how
that.
they treated this child. That's how they treated the child. So how are you going to tell me that my suicide attempt wasn't what is the word? It wasn't
That must have been a
I would say
cop.
necessary. I'm pretty sure necessary is the only word that I could.
It wasn't a suicide attempt. You just got done saying you knew that wasn't going to happen.
Describe the entire situation. There is something wrong with you individuals that you can't offer, first of all, the medication that I need, which is medicinal marijuana. So I'm pretty damn sure that I can place the blame on the system and not myself in this circumstance. And that's why I went to the extreme of trying to kill myself, because I'd been lied to over and over again during the duration of this pregnancy from start to finish. That's why I was just going to sign those papers to relinquish him on the 7th. I didn't want to show up. More than likely, I'm not going to show up. But is his father going to show up for him? Probably not. His father is a cad. His father is a...
He did. Bitch. Yep, that's right. And yes. And then she said something again like, hi, not bothered. Welcome. Hey, retro fan. Well, I think we all hope she does it at this point. Yes. Yes. Sometimes emotional abuse is worse than physical abuse. As even psychiatrists say that. Yeah. She makes me fucking sick. And you know, you guys know me. I know, me too. Hey, Mandy Crouch. Wonder how long before Mummy gets jack of her. Gets jack. I'm so let's see. I'm trying to make sure. So yes, I'm telling you, if she came to Washington State, oh, it would be on. Listen, you guys know I don't hardly say the F word and call people names, but I'm human. And I get angry. I get triggered. And I'm not going to, I'll apologize for people who maybe don't like those words, but I'm not going to apologize for the way I feel. This bitch triggers the hell out of me. Means sick of her. Yes. And I think she's staying with her mom right now. And I think that's why she's not streaming, because all the shit she talked about her mom, she doesn't want everyone to know she ran back to mommy's. But did you see her already a couple lies just in this short of time we've been watching this video? So when we say she's just talking about offing herself for sympathy and money, we're exactly right. Because she did admit that she knew it wasn't going to happen. What, baby? What? What do you want? Here, if you guys want to, let's watch a few more minutes of this one.
Irresponsible and dishonorable. What? So I doubt that he's going to do a better job at raising him, rearing him. And after I had sustained so much trauma, so much damage, so much XP was lost, you know? Trauma. Or HP. But let's go back to where this dumbass thinks that I'm not taking accountability. Of course I fucking did.
No, you didn't.
So, and there's no reason to blame me or blame the mother for having lost everything and to sit there and say she's crazy. No, look at the entire picture. I couldn't even file for rape. And you're going to put that amount of stress on me? Do you realize he would have never been in danger had they filed properly? Had they filed the report properly, left me alone to find resources. Instead, everyone had thought, oh, she's got mental illnesses. She's got a warrant out for her arrest. Something's wrong here. Maybe she's lying to us. That's why I started chronicling. You're not going to fucking lie to people about my actual character. You're not going to defile my character and slander my name. You are not going to tell people I did these things out of malice. They were out of protection. They were out of love. They were out of consideration to the...
You are one fucking crazy bitch. That's all I have to say. That's why I started chronicling. You've been chronicling the whole time. You can't stand to be alone by yourself, and you have nobody who has gives a shit about you because you're so fucking nuts. You've screwed over everybody. You try to tell everybody about their faults and how this person shouldn't smoke in the house and this person shouldn't do this and this person. Quit going around policing everybody's life and focus on yourself. What are Leticia's faults? What does Leticia need to work on? Oh, nothing. That's right. Leticia's got it all together. The fact that you would even say that you made this channel for your daughter shows you're fucking crazy. And you're a bad mom. What kind of mother would ever want her child to see her act the way you do? And as we know, much of it's an act, so shut up. Many of us have gone through traumas, but we don't have to come on YouTube every day and talk about the same traumas every day and yell at everybody if they don't agree with something we say. Come on. And you want your daughter to know what you went through. There's two sides to every story. There's three sides sometimes. So I pray your daughter never sees these. I mean, would I like her to know how crazy you are? Mm-hmm. I would. But not at the expense of her mental health. And she says that her daughter, you know, whatever she's having to sustain, she knows she's not having a good life with her dad, and she knows her dad and his wife aren't taking care of her daughter. How do you know? You're not a part of their life, so nor have you ever tried to be. You didn't put in any effort to try to see her.
The world around me, as well as, you know, myself, I guess. So I have no idea what you're talking about. Can you elaborate? Or are you just that retarded?
Dan?
Yeah, of course I want him to have better than myself, like I just stated. That's why I did and am doing what I'm doing.
Which is what?
My baby would have loved this vehicle, especially if it was a good temperature in here all the time for him while he was with me. He would have loved it because he was with me.
No.
And that's actually...
He would have felt all of her stress, all of her hate, all of her anger. And the worst part about it, you know how she talks about how she masturbates in her car? Gross. And you know, she would not hesitate doing that with her baby right there. And I said even before, with the obsession of her wanting him on her tit, it was very abnormal. And I could see her, when she started talking about his testicles and stuff, like she's weird. And the fact, remember you guys too, she let her dog lick her vagina for a couple of years. So she molested an animal. And she thought it was funny. Oh, we've all done things. Don't act like you're so innocent. I've never let my dog's tongue go anywhere near my vajayjay. So, no, we all don't do that kind of stuff, you psycho. She should be arrested for that. Bestiality. That's a crime, right? She admitted it. Why can't she be arrested for that? So sad. I would never do that to you. That's just fucking sick, man. And she sees nothing wrong with her. She's fine to raise a kid.
True. This person says, in my very humble opinion, Leticia cannot take real accountability until her mental health is properly treated
Good night, Jenny.
and stabilized.
Night, honey. Hi,
So I
Em.
cannot be held accountable for a
Hi,
majority of my
Anitra.
actions, but that doesn't negate the fact that they aren't true. So if you are not filing, if you're not actually protecting me as my disabled dumbassness,
I
then
agree.
there's something very wrong. That is actually very true. People actually push me into believing some nonsense, and in actuality,
Hi, Brenda.
you can't. It's a catch-22 in all of these circumstances.
Exactly.
So even the fact that I put him in danger, I didn't place him in danger.
See?
You did, because you didn't file properly. You upset me. You aggravated me. You left me with nothing. You left me for dead. You left me for dead. Some dude smoked fucking crack in front of
What?
me. Ice, whatever that is. What is that? Meth. It's meth. You people are crazy. You allowed this to happen. You allowed me to walk free on the streets, and I recorded that shit. The dude picking me up, and he smoked fucking ice in front of me, in front of my fucking heavily 8-9 month pregnant ass, and you just allowed it instead of actually having.
They just allowed it? Are you kidding? Who was the one out live streaming on that bench saying, anybody want some pussy? Huh? I'll let you stick it in my ass. Who said that? Just give me some weed, man. I just need some weed. I just need to get high. Here, I'll give you a sucky. You can, you can fuck me. You can screw me in my ass. You can do whatever. Oh, but it's somebody else's fault that she did that for her weed, right? Oh,
having somewhere safe for me to go and stay. I went to these different mother shelters and stuff. What? I can't be held accountable for any of that. What's wrong with you? And then to think that I'm a bad mother because of my mental stability? No. I was on top of it constantly. If I was on it like a fucking hawk. I was on it like flies on shit.
You were on the D like a hawk, sure. Any dude's D you could hop on, you did. And then blame JW. You set that whole thing up, you calculating, see you next Tuesday.
I was constantly on my child. So even right now, like, I'm completely fucking pissed that nobody saw it from my perspective immediately. Instead, they needed to do their investigation. And I'm like, fine, I'm done. I'm not going to argue. Take your shit and go. Take that and go. It's since you claim it as yours.
Weapons.
Exactly. Why didn't they help me get a place? They knew even a week prior to me being there. You know why? Because of the authorities. Because what they had done.
Oh, shut up, Leticia. So Anne, I was playing some of that for Anne to see, and Anitra, I don't think she saw that either, but go back and watch some of I did some reaction videos on her, and you'll hear her, or you can go to her channel, whatever, but you got to weed through all of them. She's done so many videos. I don't know what you're wanting, honey. So yeah, if you want to know what's going on, that poor baby, saving the world with my dolphins sing. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming and watching. I wouldn't trust her. I told her that too once. I said, I wouldn't even trust you to take care of a damn goldfish in Wisconsin, moved to Arkansas in her early 20s. Smoke ice around her with the baby. She could have got out. Exactly. But no, she offered him, some sucky for some weed. Remember? So, and then she made up that story about him rubbing her leg and stuff. But remember, she sat in the back seat, but she was saying he was doing all this stuff to her. She blames every man that's ever around her of either wanting her or victimizing her. She's so irresistible, you guys. She's so irresistible that men just cannot keep their hands off of her. Okay. Ooh, did you just toot, Sos? Toot it and boot it. Toot it and boot it. You have to go potty? Is that what you're saying? Do you have to go poop? Yeah, look. She's so just, oh, new people. You guys, new people are streaming about her. Oh my gosh. Mommy Ramblings is oh my gosh. Wow, we have some new people streaming about her. There's the one where she fought with her poor mom right here. I'm not saying Gail maybe was a crappy mom maybe back in the day. So was my mom. My mom let me off to the fucking my therapist told me this is what she believes happened from what I told her, that my mom lent me to the managers of the motel we lived in to, for rent. She sent me down there to sleep in their bed with them. Gee, wonder what happened there. Like, I mean, I could go on and on and on and talk about different circumstances. So what? That gives us the excuse to not work, to not support ourselves, to not hold ourselves accountable when we do things. It gives us the right to just say and do whatever we want in life. No, just because you've been through trauma doesn't, keep you from having to be responsible for yourself. Ugh. Oh, yesterday, the 14th. I know. And I know I don't talk like this. I hate her. Yes, trying to get with her too. I know. See, you guys, I promise. This is not normally the way I talk, ever. And she's known me for how long, Anne? How long have you been here watching? I don't talk this way. And I don't like the word hate either, but I hate her. And I don't feel bad saying it. Should I hate her? No. Should I hate anyone? No. But I do. I was curious if she went. One more warrant. Oh, but then Lady K, guess what's going to happen? It's going to be their fault that she didn't show up. The file's on that shit. Or should I say that she is the shit that the fly is coming? We don't see it from your perspective because we're not on that crazy train ride that you're on, lady. So I don't know what you want us to see. But yes, I did watch your video about her answering to the foster mom. Right, Anitra? And that turned out to be the actual, it was real, the email. Say hi, Anne. Have you ever seen Sosa? Sosie. There's Sosie, baby. Sosie, baby. Here, let's see. There. Now you can see him. Want to say hi? There, you can see him big now. Hi. Girls, now you can see us all big. Say hi. Who's that? Are you handsome? Maybe you guys can see that chair and that table a little bit better now that I have it. Hold on. Now that I've got it. See, it's like a blue velvety chair with a gold table, and then it's got little gold studs around the bottom. I'm still saving up and looking for my perfect headboard that I want to get. I want to get this headboard. I'm picturing it in my head, and I know I've seen them. So they're not too expensive, but they're not cheap either. So I'm just gonna, save up little by little to receive that email if I was her. Me too. You see him smile. See, hi. No one really matters but cats and dogs. He smiles. He does. You want to smile? Say hi. He's a spoiled brat. Are you a spoiled brat? Sosie, are you spoiled? You want to say hi? I love you. I love you. See, he wants to be with me. He loves Grandma so much. That's why he's wanting. Look, he's wanting to be with me. Come here. I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. Okay, honey. We brushed him last night. Ew, you're drooling. Ew. Don't drool on me, please. That's gross. So that's one thing. He drools, and it's really. I have to. Sometimes I walk around with like a paper towel because I'm dry. What are you doing? What are you doing? Will you bark? He never barks either, you guys. He never barks. Woof, woof, bark, woof, woof, woof. I can't bark. Oh, he growled. Woof, 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 woof. What you looking at, Willis? What you looking at, Willis? Bark, Sophie. Can you bark? Okay. He's my best friend because he's my best friend. I get him good treats and he loves me for it. Do you have to go potty? Maybe he has to go poop. That's why he was chasing his tail. My dogs do bark, especially when they see other. He doesn't. Other dogs will sit there and bark at him, and he doesn't. Yes, love notes from TLC for TLC. I think it's love notes for TLC. Video so her daughter could know everything about her. Her daughter, who she also lost custody of, went with her father. So I do have the video from last week I did that I need to put up. So I'll probably put it up. He's a good boy. He is a good boy. Are you a good boy? Give me 5. Are you a good boy? See? He did it. Watch. Give me 5. Give me 5. He's so cute. I love you. Give me 5. I love you so much. I love you so much. Give me 5. I love you. Can I kiss? Kiss. Okay, guys. I'm probably boring you to death. If you want to sit here and chat, you can. Do you have to go potty? Hey, if you guys, are you bored? If you want to sit here and chat, you're still in the tiny. I want to move to a tiny place. Well, not tiny, but well, it's only a small room. And now my effing TV. Oh no, Anitra, that's terrible. I have an extra TV. I wonder how much it would cost to ship it to you. I have an extra TV, honey. You're cleaning? Okay. Stay here. I'm gonna go let him out potty if you guys want to hang out. Aw, and I wonder I could ship it to you. I have an extra TV. It's a smaller flat screen. Hold on. So you have to go potty? Don't do it in the house. Whatever you do. He's like, I've tried to tell you long enough, Grandma. So don't go potty. Wait for me. You have to go potty? Sosie, you have to go potty? I'm coming. Hold on. I'm coming. You have to go potty? Please. Lay down. Lay down. Bubba's. Lay down, Bubba's. You're going crazy. You're going crazy. I think you're crazy. He's going crazy. He's going crazy. Damn, Sosie. Okay, thank goodness I let him out because when I got downstairs, he was like by the door and he was like, let me the hell out of here. He had to go potty really bad. He's such a good boy. He never goes in the house. He never goes potty in the house, ever. Okay, headboards are so easy to make. I made mine and now I've also made all my because they love my. Oh my gosh, really? You know, the kind I want, it might be easier to make. Can you guys hear me as good with just these on, or is it better than this? Made their headboard from pallets. It looks so great and was inexpensive. Good night, Anne. Thanks for coming in, honey. Oh, yeah, it might be a lot. Have a good night, sweetheart. It was nice seeing you. Okay, thank you. The kind I want is a tufted one, right? It's tufted, and then it's really high. Like, it's a real tall one. It's not the short ones. It's tall, and also the frame, I want not just the metal frame, but I don't know what you call it. That's the platform part of it. I want that around it. And then tufted, and then like rhinestone thingies around the outside of it. That's what I want. I've seen some on OfferUp that they've made them. And some of them didn't do such a good job, but one guy had done. But I keep finding the king ones on there. I have a queen bed, which I probably should just upgrade to a king because with this dog on there. Oh, this couch. See the couch? Oh, this is the couch I want. Oh, that you can't see that one very well. I'm very much into the tufted look, you guys. The tufted chairs, the tufted couches, the tufted headboards, I just love the tufted look. If I can find a, let's see. If I can kind of find what I'm looking for. See, this is cute. This is a tufted stool, but they do. King sheets are expensive. Oh, you've seen videos of people making them? Oh my gosh. Okay, we don't want any sex sites, okay? Thanks. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Let me see if I can find. Oh, see. Okay. This is. Oh, that's not bad. That is not bad. Okay, I'm gonna see. Oh, I bought a chair from this gal before. She put some new furniture on here. Okay. Okay, so this is another chair I like. See, that's what I mean by the tufted look. That's the same person I bought the cute little stools, the footstools I got, those turquoisey ones. Remember I showed you guys those? Yeah, that's where I bought those. So they staged homes, and so they have really cute furniture. Let me see. That's kind of cute, but so, oh, that's cute. That's a cute, stool, ottoman, whatever. That's cute. It's a little ways away. Pretty, right? See, I love that look. The one couch that I was going to purchase, they sold it out from under me. I was pretty upset. I'm like, listen here. $30 for this couch. That's cheap. Look at that one. When I see stuff that cheap, I'm like, okay, is it like piston or that's not bad. Less than a year old. It's $30. I wonder if they meant to put 300 because sometimes that happens. I'm big on looking for deals. My bedroom suite belonged to my late husband's grandparents. I can't. Really? What's it look? Put it on like Facebook Marketplace or Offer Up or something. Offer Up, people buy stuff. Me too. So cheap, something must be wrong. Yes, it's like there must be dog piss or cat piss and you cannot get rid of cat piss. You cannot get rid of cat piss. You can't. Let's see. And I'm looking for a desk too, like a nice desk. I'm sucking down that. Okay, this is the kind of headboard I don't want. I don't want like a short one like that. I don't care for that. Now I'll show you. There's another one in here that's pretty nice. Let me see if I can find it. So what are you doing? Let me see if I can find it real quick. No, that one's not right. Anitra, I wonder how much it would cost to ship to Finland. I mean, that probably is pretty pricey, huh? Some things, you guys, are very expensive in here. There was one headboard that was really tall. It was perfect. It was exactly what I was looking for. I think I'm close. Hold on. Sosa, I took you on your WALK today. A long one. Come on, let me have my time. Well, I can't find it. Damn it. Some things I'm like, whoa, that's really expensive. Like some of their desks and some of their dressers and chairs. I'm really into chairs too. I'm really into chairs right now. Okay, I'm close with the no, I don't like that. I'm close with the couch that I was looking at. Hold on. Let's see. Shh. Go to sleep. Okay. No, is this one a tall one? No, that's not the same. Sosa, go lay down. Shh. No. You had dinner. You had treats. You had a marrow bone. You went potty. Come on now. You had your walk. You had everything. Oh, shit. I just said the word. I just said the damn word, you guys. I wonder if it sold. Dang it. It might have sold already. Damn. Oh, what kind of car is that? I'm looking for a new car, too. 174,000? No, thanks. 2009? No, thanks. Doesn't even say what kind it is. I do need to watch something. It's 11 o'clock already? Stop. Shit. I didn't know it was that late. All right, guys. I don't want to waste any more of your time. I'm just looking for this and I can't find it. See, again, this, it's not like that. It's kind of that look, but taller. And it's got, you know, what you call it's around it. Rhinestones, whatever. Ooh, Aqua Dior. Ooh, oh, that's good. Kind of like this. Kind of like that. But not like the sides. I don't want the sides on it like that. I don't like that. I'm claustrophobic. I know it sounds dumb, but I'm claustrophobic. Okay? Okay. All right. Well, okay. This is very pretty. Look at that couch. Isn't that gorgeous? The color is gorgeous. It's too far from me though. And some of these things I've wanted and it was really good price and stuff. But then I look at where it's at and I'm like, shit. Here's another one. I'm like, that's too far, damn it. Maybe I could say, hey, you want a little sucky sucky? Oh, you can't bear to get rid of it. Okay, I thought you meant that you couldn't. Yes, look on OfferUp. They have it for every state. No one really matters. They have it in every state. You will find, I guarantee you'll find what you're looking for on there. It might take a while. Now, this couch is a lot like the one I was gonna get. They're asking $800 for this couch. But please, and a two-seater, okay? A love seat and a couch. But please tell me it's not my eyes, okay? You're welcome, honey. Tell me it's not my eyes. Tell me these cushions are not cushions that fit this couch properly. Please tell me that looks absurd. And it's not just me. It's a beautiful couch, but look at the cushions. That is not, those do not fit right. Am I right? Can you see them? That looks absurd. Who would pay $800 for that without the correct fitting cushions? They don't fit. Thank you. See? That looks absurd. Here's a nice leather tufted couch. I'm not really into leather anymore. I used to be. But yeah, who would purchase, or here's like a boho type little thing, the homemade, you know, they refurbish these stuff. I thought about doing the boho look, but I'm like, no, I don't think I want that. So yeah, I'm just trying to find the correct headboard and I can't find it anywhere. Oh yeah. Yeah, they want $800 for that. And that is absurd because those don't even fit right. I mean, that desk's pretty cool. You know, all of the furniture anymore, you guys, they make are just, the furniture they make anymore, it's made out of that frickin', what's it called? What's it called? I don't even know what it's called. Yeah, they look off, right? That fake wood, press board, I think it's called, something like that. Yeah, who in the world, you know? And then they want $300 for a dresser that's made out of press board. It's like, no, thank you. Okay. Anyone need a gaming chair? $40. $40 for this gaming chair. That's not a bad deal. It looks like it's in really good condition. And some of these do offer to ship to particle board. Thank you. Not press board. Particle board. Yes. That stuff is crap. Yeah, I'm thinking, I wonder if it's sold, the headboard I was looking for. Damn it. But really what I'm looking for is a desk. I need a new vanity. I mean, this could work, but no, I don't really. And then a vanity, a desk, a couch, and a chair, I guess. I can't find it. But I'll find it. Maybe I'll show you next time. Here's some extensions. Anybody need some extensions? I have some wigs I'm selling. Oh, I should put some wigs on here. You know what I saw on here is a Volkswagen Beetle. I love those cars. I've always wanted one. I don't have a theme. I call my furnishings early American thrift shop. If I like it, I get it. And Brenda, I'm the same way. I can't figure out what I want. Like I've bought 1, 2, 3 chairs lately, 2 tables, those stools, and I'm thinking, okay, what am I going to do with this stuff? I don't know. I like different stuff. So this one's pretty. That's a different one. But I like different styles, so it's hard for me to just pick out one style, you know? Okay, maybe I'm getting close. Hold on. I think this is really cute if it was a different color. I like that. That's kind of a cool couch. I mean, if I had a huge house to decorate, I don't know how I'd do it, you know? If I had so many rooms to decorate. So yeah. It's just addicting. It's addicting shopping on stuff, you know, shopping on shopping sites. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Okay. All right. No. I don't know. Oh, maybe I put, oh, you know what? I'm so dumb. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so stupid. Come on. You know what? I probably put them, dumb. I probably put them. Oh, and the other thing, you guys, you can buy stuff on like Afterpay and stuff, and you can make payments on different, you know, 4 payments on stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I want it to be that high. That's not the exact one I'm looking for, but see how tall it is? That's what I want. A really tall one, but then also to have a platform underneath. Oh no, that's sold. This little I was looking at that. I love those little settees, whatever they're called. So cute. It's sold. Damn it. I'm too slow on the draw, I tell you. Damn. Okay, here's a headboard. Is this it? No, I don't like that. That sold too. The golden glass console. Okay, what's this? No, that's not the one I want. Hold on. What's wrong, Sos? Here's one. It's kind of, that has the sides that go in too. I'm not really crazy about that. That's only $100. Okay, here's the chair, the other chair I want. Isn't that adorable? It's teal. Isn't that so pretty? I love that one. See, a lot of the stuff I have saved, it gets sold. It pisses me off. Here's a cute other tufted chair with an ottoman. I don't know. It's like, do I want to purchase all these tufted things? It's like, you know, if I do, will it, you know, will my style change, you know? This is really pretty. They have a couch set, that color. I don't know, did they sell it? Oh, this one's really cute. See, here's a Victorian style tufted headboard. That's pretty too, huh? They want $500 for it. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Something like that. See how tall that is? That's what I'm looking for. It's got the frame, the bottom all around it, and then the top. I have it. It's a ways away from me, so I'd have to figure out how to get it, but they want $350 for it. Okay, here's a set, you guys. They want $350 for this set, which is a really good deal. It's got a chair, a couch, a chair, and another chair. So it's got, you know, 2 chairs and a couch. That's not a bad deal for $350, but it hasn't sold yet, so that's surprising. Anyways. So anyways, you can find some good things on here. That would be easy to make. I've gotten bad on Etsy lately. Oh, I should check Etsy. Yes, it's fun, huh? I can't make things. The only thing I can do, you guys, is refurbish things. Like, I have done that and I've resold stuff, but you know, doing like refurbishing furniture. See, this is really cute too. Oh, they put it back up. It was on that's really cute. I'm surprised that's still up. I thought it was I thought they unlisted it. Right, you have the hiccups, buddy? Okay. Well, anyways. I have a lot of stuff saved on here. I went through like a week ago and got, you know, deleted a bunch of crap off here. Looks like I've added a bunch more. Shit. So, anyways, you guys, I'm going to get going. Thank you for spending tonight with me. I've been on, no way. I have not been on here 3 hours. Stop it. Wow, 3 hours? I haven't been on for 3 hours in a really long time. Wow, that's crazy. Well, this weekend we'll try to, maybe we can all watch a movie or something this weekend. I think either I'm going to do it for members, but then there's not a crap ton of members right now, or they can't figure out how to get the notification or whatever. But I think it'd be fun. I could send you a StreamYard link and we could all join and watch a movie together on here. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous, Brenda. I would love to live in something like that. Yes, no one really matters. Great. It was nice spending time with you guys tonight. I needed this. I've been under a lot of stress, so it's been nice to kind of just chill out with you guys and chitty chat, you know, and watch a little bit of the bitch, even though she triggers me and I'm probably going to have nightmares now. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. I don't know when that'll be. Maybe this weekend. I don't know. I'll send out a notification. Okay? God bless. Sweet dreams. Yes, you too, Lady K. Sleep with the angels, you guys. Have a good night. I know. Yes, I'm going to put that up there. Bye. Love you guys. Bye. Say bye, Sos.